Hi guys, welcome to this video about the Manfiter tire pressure gauge, which can use to inflate, deflate. It has a digital display, works up to 235 PSI and has a lot of accessories. So why I bought this, I have already bought other stuff from Manfiter and they worked so well, so I decided to go with the Manfiter brand. So I'm just checking here the listing and then I will do the unboxing and then I will let you see how it works in real life. So here we have some picture with all the accessories, whatever it has. It has so many things, even an LED light, all the valves, all the yeah, this is really a lot, and you can see that there's a nice display which shows you everything. And yeah, you can use it for car, motorcycle, bike, for yeah, probably other stuff. And yeah, the thing is, why would I buy something like this if I have already uh, an air compressor, something like this? This is pretty much standard, I would say. What you get around $100, pretty cheap. I mean, it's usable. It's not bad. The only thing is a lot of these air compressors come totally without pressure gauge, or they have only one gauge which shows the pressure in the tank, or it has a second one for the pressure, yeah, which you are using, but then you usually don't have it where you need it. So this is how a lot of people use it. They have a central station with a long cable and they use it like this. So as you can see, they put it in a central location and they then inflate the tires. But when they yeah, at the location where they inflate the tire, they have no pressure gauge. They don't see how much they are filling. Like same thing here. I mean, and the other thing is that these are pretty yeah, I mean, they have everything for, imagine they come with almost everything for $100. So how much do they invest in the pressure gauge? It's maybe $2, something like that. So you can imagine how inaccurate this can be. This is not really precise, usually very precise, and so you definitely need something really better than this. So that's the moment when you need something like this. So I'm doing the unboxing now, and after that we go to the real life test. This is how you get the packaging. So I already took everything out of the box and saved you some time because everything was packed very well. So we get an instruction manual which describes all the parts and how to use them, and also specifications. Yes. We even get the batteries for the light, which is a nice extra. So how are we preparing this for the use with an air compressor? We need this male adapter and we have to wrap around from this seal tape. Yeah, I don't know how much we need. I guess just a little bit. And we try with that. If it's not enough, yeah, we check again, or we put more of this again. So that's nice seal around, I guess, and we put this into the female side. of course we have to use pliers to fully secure this. So we'll see if we need more or we have to tighten it stronger, but we'll see when we use it outside. We also have to insert the batteries on the back side, so that's really easy. And okay, so we have more or less everything prepared, except if we want to use it or prepare it for one-handed usage. So for one-handed usage, we remove this adapter and replace it with this. And this one has a thread on here, and that means you can screw it on your tire and then only hold the whole thing with one side, and then you don't have to hold this here. So that makes it a little bit easier if you have problem using two hands. So after inserting the batteries, we can test the display on the left side. We can turn the unit on, and on the right side we activate the backlight. Also on the left side we can cycle through the different units, which are PSI, bar, kPa and kilogram per square centimeter. Okay, and really nice looking after removing the display protection. Also very interesting is this 90 degrees valve extender, where we have to take off the cap and screw it into the one-handed adapter, and the one-hand adapter of course goes to the pressure gauge, and then we can put this on top of the valve. You can screw this on top of the valve and use it with one-handed with 90 degrees. As another nice extra, we get this 4 metal valve protection cap. So already all these nice extra features with these washers, the seal tape, the valve cap and all the adapters are worth quite a bit of money. So we are testing this now outside. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so it's a little bit more difficult, but I should be able to use it with one hand if I manage to get a nice fit here. So usually that works. So you see, it has a really nice firm hold. I mean, that's not the best way to do, but you see how good this thing works. And now I turn this on. If needed, I can turn on the backlight as well. Trying to get focus. Here we have PSI and all the other settings. So use PSI, and unfortunately I don't have an air compressor. So what I can do, I can actually, without the air compressor, I have two options. I can just check the tire pressure, which this is now. So this is now 32.6 psi. And so when I think it's too much, I can just use the bleeding valve and I can get rid of some of the pressure. It's exactly same thing as you would use that with an air compressor, but instead of filling up with air, I'm just releasing some pressure. So as you can hear, I'm releasing some air and it goes down 32.1. you can see it's really accurate, so it's much easier to use something like this than a gauge which is attached to the original air compressor. Those things are really hard to read, and yeah, so this is much easier to inflate or to deflate. Okay, so yeah, it absolutely works even with one hand. I mean, if it wouldn't have a perfect fit, you have the option to use the one hand valve, that's this one, or if you need the 90 degrees angle, you can use this one, but usually it should work with the normal valve like this. So really good thing. So I go a little bit further away, you can see how this works. So you see how it's counting down. Absolutely perfect. So what's the bottom line of the whole thing after testing everything, trying everything out? For me, it definitely looks that this is a professional tool. This is definitely not a toy. Everything works perfectly. It has all the accessories which are needed, and it comes with good instructions which explain everything. So for me, definitely 100% a buy. And if you already have an air compressor, this is definitely a must-have. So thanks for watching and see you next time.